Yes, it could happen according to ordinances we found in every Hampton Roads city.
The question? Does any city actually enforce that law? 10 on your side's Katie Collette has details in our top story. Katie?
Nicole and Stephanie, I spoke with an officer from every police department in Hampton Roads. All say they have not enforced this ordinance in the last 2 years. Some even tell me they can't think of a time it's ever been enforced. Halloween is a time for sweets,
chocolate,
and treats.
Thank you.
We bought right much candy this year, hoping it'll be a good turnout.
Lewis Worley of Portsmouth anticipates teens being part of that turnout.
We get maybe 1 to 5 kids each Halloween that you can pretty much tell that they're over age. And we usually tell them, look, you know, you're too old for this, but we end up getting them candy.
What Worley didn't know, according to this ordinance, which is similar in every Hampton Roads city, those teens broke the law.
This should be okay.
Christopher Newman, stunned to learn the ordinances state a person over the age of 12 cannot trick or treat, or they'll be guilty of a Class 4 misdemeanor.
Pretty harsh for anybody older than 12 years old to get in trouble, especially a misdemeanor.
A Class 4 misdemeanor for trying to get candy?
If somebody's arrested for it and charged with it, they can receive a fine up to $250.
A fine they have to pay while getting a blemish on their record until they're 18.
We've never used it in our city. It's never been enforced, but it's there.
Norfolk police officer Chris Amos says he's not sure how the ordinance originated, but it's meant to prevent possible mischief.
While it may seem silly to a lot of folks, I'm sure there are a lot of 10 and 11-year-olds and their parents that are glad it's there.
Happy Halloween!
But Amos says don't think police plan to target teens tonight.
Quite frankly, we're pretty busy in this city, making sure our trick-or-treaters are safe as opposed to IDing our trick-or-treaters.
Now, many of the police officers I spoke with today tell me it's important to keep in mind just because the ordinance hasn't been enforced doesn't mean they won't enforce it. So what can teens do on Halloween? Well, check local malls, churches, or your community bulletin for possible events. Katie Collette, 10 on your side.